City of La Mesa take a position on the Helix rate increases that are coming? Yeah. All right.
So the question is, La Mesa being one of the, is this on? Okay, thanks. Okay, so the question is, La Mesa being one of the biggest users of water from Helix, should we have a say? Absolutely. Our water bills are going crazy, and I read the paper, and I see the crazy things that the Helix Water Department is doing. They have, every other year, they do an employment satisfaction survey, and it's not a customer satisfaction survey, it's an employee satisfaction survey, which costs thousands of dollars. I understand that if you're an employee there, not only do you get the medical, but so does your spouse and kids. So I think what's happening with Helix is that they have so much money pouring in that I feel like they've become very, very wasteful. And I think the City of La Mesa should step up and say, hey, we are your biggest customer. We need to whittle this down. So I think we absolutely should get involved with that.
Municipalities have to work with a lot of overlapping jurisdictions. And in general, I think we should strive to help one another, to understand one another, whether it's a school district, a water district, as a transportation entity, or what have you, because we are all in this together. That said, the City of La Mesa is not a revenue-generating entity. It keeps taxpayer monies, it collects taxpayer monies, it is the steward of taxpayer monies, and if the city itself, and we have a manager that's hired to look at these things, believes that the rates are out of line or that the rate structure is out of line, I don't believe the city is doing the taxpayers a fair deal if they don't make that known.
I think each city council person can stand up and tell Helix Water that we're paying too much. I have done that with Helix Water. I've also told them that I oppose them putting fluoride in my water. I want my water as pure as I can have my water, without the fluoride and without them telling me that they have to do it in state law because I know better. I know they did not have to start the fluoride, but they did. As far as the city saying we don't want to pay this much because we're the largest rate user, I don't know that the city council can complain to them, but to pass a resolution disputing the rates, I don't know that we would do that. But each one of the council members and the mayor could go to their Helix Water meetings and speak on it.
I think there's a separation between the Helix Water District and the City of La Mesa. They are not the same entity, yet they have to work together. That being said, I believe that the city has reviewed the water rate increases, and they have taken a look at them. They have voiced their concerns. I don't think the city should be forcing the Helix Water District to run its water district differently according to what the City of La Mesa thinks the water district should be doing. I've looked at some of the water district's financials and what they're spending their money on, and there are a few things that I would not do, but they also have a huge problem with what they're paying for water from the other districts. And you can't ignore that. And the City of La Mesa, as the largest user, could say, hey, you know, maybe give some friendly advice, but I just do not think that the City of La Mesa needs to be mandating what the Helix Water District does with its rates. I think the rate payers are the people who need to be talking to the Helix Water District and voicing their opinions, not the city.
You all can leave the mic on. Yeah. Well, we're all in this together. We got to work together. We got to find ways to reach out to these other agencies and have our views shared. In the council meetings that I've been to, they come regularly. They talk about the El Monte plant and what's going on with reclaiming water and what their plans are. I think that we represent people that this is one of those small things in life that is very important. And a water bill might be more than a small thing in life for a senior. We need to make sure that the interest of the Mesa citizens is taken care of and that we are in communication with them. I think that like the overlapping jurisdictions are, it's important that we look at that. The school board, there's not always a good relationship with the school board, and I'd like to see that be improved. I'd like to see a lot of communication, a lot of working together. These are times in which we're going to be better off together and we're going to be better off working alone.